Navigating the VA healthcare system, part 2. How can a veteran get help from the VA? Mike went to the mental health walk-in clinic at the VA in Kernersville, North Carolina. He was still trying to talk to a doc about getting into the mindfulness-based stress reduction class after the phone system failed him. You can check out that experience in the first video of this series. The link is in the description below.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Here for the walk-in.
You're not having any medication issues? Are you established in this clinic? What's your last name? Let's look it up.
Can I give it to you?
What's your last name?
Yeah, but so I can write it on.
Oh, okay.
You want last name, last word?
There you go.
Play that root, right?
All right, thank you.
My primary care, my first one with them is end of the month, but I said to get into mental health scenery, just do a walk-in.
No, you to actually get into the mental health clinic. It's going to take a little bit more than a walk-in. Okay, wait a minute. You give me the list. Who is your primary care provider here?
I don't know.
Have you seen anybody?
It's just my first appointment with them is end of the month.
It was in Parkway Clinic. So we're going to have to get that person to put a referral in, or you can do the walk-in in the same day access clinic. I can look into it. I'm not sure. Yes. Now, can they walk in for mental health in the same day clinic? Because he's not established here in mental health.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He presents here, he sees you. So you
So
just
what
put
do
him
we
in.
do if it's a walk-in?
Yeah, just put him in as a walk-in.
Okay, thank you.
And they'll come and get him.
Okay, you good.
Okay.
You can have a seat, sir.
Alright.
And I'll come back and check on you and see if you need any help or anything. There's a chair. Let me see. 12. What? I don't know what's coming. It's a chair a little bit up forward. It is gonna be on your left hand side though. Yep.
Thank you.
And your social security number. Alright. And what can I do for you?
This is mental health, right?
Yes, sir.
Um, how do I get signed up in the mindfulness classes?
Okay, so you just want to do the mindful classes? Well, we do those through Whole Health. You can either do them through Whole Health if you're interested in like medications and that sort of service from mental health, then it'll be a different route. But if it's just mindful, you can sign up through Whole Health. And I believe you just basically go up and just say, I want to enroll in these, but I'll check on that for you.
What's Whole Health?
Whole Health is basically where there is a team of doctors and health coaches and various individuals that look at the whole health of the person. So they look at the mental health medications, they look at mindfulness, they would look at your nutrition. So it's kind of like a health coach.
Are they here, like in the clinic here?
Yeah, they're on the second floor. Let me verify that you can just sign up for it when you get the contact information. So, let's see.
Do you guys help with insomnia?
Yes, that would be our area.
Okay.
So if you're wanting like insomnia, like depression, PTSD, those other kind of things,
Yeah.
then that would be us.
Okay.
Some things primary care can do, and they have a PCMHI where if it's like sleep, then probably PCMHI could do that for you. For like a year, they monitor you for a year, and then they would push you back over to primary care to follow it. And that'd be just for your minor medications.
With the stress and anxiety from PTSD, that's this place?
That's this place.
Okay. How do we go about doing stuff like that?
Okay. Let me see here. I basically just set you up with a doctor.
Okay. Does that happen today, or is that?
Any homicidal, suicidal thoughts present?
Can you specify?
Or you want to hurt yourself or others? Any thoughts of killing yourself? To specify a little bit further, you can have thoughts of, not wanting to wake up. You can have thoughts of, actually wanting to hurt yourself, but you don't have a plan. But if it's like a constant thought that I don't want to wake up and I want to go take pills and that kind of thing.
Well, I guess I can specify just some things that I'm experiencing.
Okay.
There's homicidal thoughts, and not that I want to hurt anybody or kill anyone, but that they're memories of killing people. So,
Gotcha. So like PTSD?
Yeah, just intrusive memories that come in a lot. So there's those thoughts, but as far as wanting to end like physical existence, that's a recurring thought, especially during really bad migraines when I can't move and I'm in pain for days. So that's one of the prevalent thoughts, is the only way I know to end the pain would be to end the physical existence. So. But typically in those migrainous states, I'm not even physically capable of moving to do harm to anybody. So. Kind of a sick irony.
Are you seeing primary care for those headaches or the neurologist?
We just moved from Washington.
Okay.
So I think I had some kind of head doctor doing stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Have you signed up for primary care yet?
For here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll work on that. Okay. So are you diagnosed with PTSD? Do you have nightmares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes to both.
How much do you sleep at night?
Probably 90 minutes. It's non-consecutive.
Do you have trouble getting sleep, or is it just you can get sleep, you just can't stay?
Both. Takes a while to get to sleep, and then I'm awake. Just repeat, and it takes a while to get to sleep. I'm awake again.
Yeah, that can be to a vision thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes that in your night and day.
Yeah. There's a lot of.
Have they worked with you too?
What's that?
Have there ever been a doctor to work with trying to figure that out?
And the insomnia? Not specifically.
Like the night and day?
Not that I can remember.
Okay.
My memory is bad too, so. Kind of really don't have a lot of specifics past like a month ago. So. I have memory of conversations like with family and friends that they're talking about what we did more than a month ago. So it's more of a memory of a memory. If that makes any sense.
So depression, anxiety.
I don't know about depression. What do you mean by that?
Usually with PTSD, depression and anxiety kind of go together, but you may handle it somewhat better than some people. But if you're not like needing to sleep all the time, and you don't.
I'm definitely low energy a lot. Definitely feels like I'm dragging, barely functioning. And it's usually at least 2 days out of the week I'm in a migraine state, so I can't really move or talk. So that's what I was trying to ask. What do you mean by depression?
That would be where you're avoiding people. You don't want to eat. You eat too much. You're sleeping all the time, or you're not sleeping. You're constantly just feeling low, sad, hopeless.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Anxiety, that definitely I'm on edge. Definitely hyper aware of, sounds and people and smells, and fairly certain I'm being tracked by people. So I do some activism work when I'm functioning, and that usually garners attention of people that, whether they be law enforcement or different government positions that want to try to retaliate. So.
Do you feel hopeless?
No, I'm pretty optimistic even with all the junk.
About agitated, irritability, anger management.
Definitely irritability, even though it'd be very hard for people looking from the outside to tell.
So it's more internalized.
Yeah, I have a pretty good screening and processing. I recognize the thought or the feeling, the emotion of the irritability, and then try not to let it drive my actions and words.
And how about sadness?
Yeah, that's a lot of sadness.
Avoiding others, like losing interest in like school, people, family, social.
No, so that's a complex answer, and maybe this is another big note for the head doctor here, whoever's gonna. But my grip in reality is kind of waxing and waning.
Okay.
So.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I spend a lot of time in meditation, and a lot of time because I can't sleep, and so there's a lot of I don't know if you out-of-body kind of experiences where I can be brought back to the body if there's a loud noise or something, or really sharp pain, but I also like perceive things at a different level. That's more than the five senses, I guess. Frequencies and energy, and so when you talk about avoiding people, most people operate in a stupor, and they're not really conscious. They just follow their day-to-day pattern of programming and don't think about what they're doing or what they're saying. And so when I avoid that to an extent. I avoid fluff conversation, and so when I try to speak about why people do what they do and why they believe what they believe, then try to get to the heart of it, then people they avoid it. They avoid the real conversations. And so as far as socialization, I experience a lot of ostracization because of that, because the majority of people want to live in this false sense of reality that going to the 9 to 5 every day is necessary, and all this stuff. So you try to talk about the why behind everything, people shy back. They withdraw, and so it's lonely.
Thinking outside the box. People are very firmly in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, you just try to point out, hey, there's one of the walls of the box that you're in, and they're like, no.
I don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
No help us, Melissa. Hey, sorry. Somehow I think I did. No, I accidentally deleted my inbox this morning, and I deleted it and it's gone. I'll get it from Stephanie. That's fine. I normally print it. I said I was going to do that, but somehow I deleted everything today. Thank you. No, I meant for us, for hair and mental health. The one Stephanie sends. Okay, no, no, I saved that one, and I.
Sarah may have one if she didn't see that, the 10 o'clock that was for Dick Aries. Oh, okay. All right, I'll find out. All right.
Are you familiar with Plato?
Yes.
Like ancient Greek philosopher?
Mm-hmm.
He wrote an allegory known as the Cave or Plato's Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about this. It's worth a read if you get time. It's short. Yeah.
It's called what?
Plato's Cave. It's an allegory.
I read it all the time.
Nice.
I get y'all those books too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for them to come in. Pharmacist, look at medication, or do you want to see like psychiatrist?
I don't need a pharmacist, so.
Okay. Well, they're like your gap people, they get you in sooner, but you are also assigned. So that's fun. That's what I was thinking.
I don't think I have any medicine right now.
Are you interested in starting something for like sleep or anxiety?
Depends on what it is.
Well, they pretty much start pretty low. There's medications for nightmares. Well, you can discuss it with them and see what you feel comfortable in. I'll be right back. I'm going to have time to make this.
Okay.
Did I delete it this morning? So I'm going to do a risk assessment, and it's just basically based off of the last month. And there's a questionnaire. the mom just got it pulled up from another. Yeah. Based off of the past month, over the past month, have you had any wishes that you were dead or wishes that you could go to sleep and not wake up?
Yes.
Over the last month, have you had any actual thoughts of hurting yourself?
What does that mean?
Have you contemplating actually doing something to hurt yourself? Not necessarily planned, but thinking, I could take pills or I could, I just don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Over the past month, have you had any thoughts that you would actually carry it out, to where you would do something to hurt yourself or end your life, like a plan?
No.
No. And over the past month, have you started any plans that would be like collecting pills, thinking about jumping off a bridge, or that sort of thing, like setting up a plan?
No.
Over a lifetime, have you done anything, planned to do anything, ever attempted to do anything to end your life?
I don't know.
You don't know? Or no?
I don't know. Is it over past?
Like your whole life, have you ever had a past attempt?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you aware of the crisis line?
Maybe.
So basically, the crisis line is a number that you can call. Basically, contact them. It is a manned call center. There is somebody going to answer the phone when you call. You don't necessarily have to be suicidal. You could be in a crisis, super anxious, just need somebody to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically just a number you can call and talk to somebody.
Is that what's when you call the VA here? Is that one of the things?
No, it's outside VA. We do have like a prevention group that is connected with them. So if you were in crisis, you're just having issues, you're calling in the middle of the night. What they do is let us know, hey, he did give us a call. Could you contact him? And we have people here that would basically be contacting your team. And then we call and say, hey, what can we offer you? And that's basically just if we're not here during the day. Okay? And I let everybody know what to do if you can't get to this clinic or contact somebody here if you're in process. So you can, we have Salisbury, which is our main hospital. It's open 24 hours a day like any ER. You can go there at any time and say, I want to be admitted. That's all it takes. You can come here Monday through Friday. We're here from generally about 7 to 5 o'clock. And just, again, if you ever want to be admitted or need help, I need to be seen like we're doing right now, and we'll get somebody to see you. Or you can call 911 if you're in crisis and you can't get there, you can't see the driver or whatever. Just tell them you're a veteran, and then they will process you, take care of your current need or your urgent need, and then have the VA to transport you to VA or admission or whatever. just how that process works. Alright, so let me see. Are you interested in like therapy in that, like a group therapist, or we have hypnosis, we have group, we have individual, we have a lot of things to offer. I can get you with the doctor to talk to and also give you some more input on what we have to offer. At any time, you just let them know, or one of the nurses, and we can take care of that as well. You did mention the mindfulness as well. All right. This is Melissa. I was trying to call Stephanie. Yes, please. Thank you. Hey, Stephanie, this is Melissa. I need an appointment set up with a hey, this is, you hear me? Sorry. I need a prescriber today, not a pharmacist. I can't find your list, so I was just calling so you could look and tell me if you know anything. Can you schedule it? Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you. And I'll repeat that you asked me to do in dialysis. Is that all right? He's needing to see a psychiatrist. Mhm. Yes. Yep. Can you do 12:30?
What time is it now?
It is 10:40. If you can't wait, I can schedule you another time, but they can see you.
Yeah, can we have a second in the next couple days?
So could we do it in the next couple days? Yeah. It's probably better in person.
If they have phone's preferred.
Are you okay with the CBT? It's like in a room with a monitor with the doctor's remote, like telehealth?
Yeah.
He said he's fine with that. Would you prefer morning or afternoon?
Morning.
Morning. He's transferring from somewhere else. I'd say an hour. Oh, it usually has the, probably should be fine. Yeah. Well, they can see him for 30 and just come back and do an hour if they need it with somebody else, so. your soonest afternoon? Yeah. So, the soonest one we'll have is Friday, but it'll be in the afternoon.
Is it? Okay.
1 or 2 o'clock.
Do I have to be here, or do I call in, or?
It would be here, yes. If you want to do like the VVC, where you do it from calling in, you have to see them at least once, and then after that they can set it up for you. Is that fine? Or do you want, if you want an afternoon, it's going to be a little bit of a while if it's going to be morning.
Okay, you can do 2 o'clock.
He said 2 o'clock on Friday is good. And it looks like they set you up for a primary care appointment on January the 29th at 9 o'clock. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. Is that it?
2 o'clock. Let me see it, make sure it's scheduled before you go. Yes. You want me to print you up a list of these? Since I get home, I can look at them, or
Let's set one.
like the appointments?
No.
You don't remember?
Yeah. I think I'm taking digital notes, so hopefully I got it.
Okay. Let me just verify that before. Do you need me to tell you the number for the crisis line? Okay.
Oh. That's actually right with usually the extra appointments, so.
So it will be Friday, 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And that is...
It's here, right? This clinic?
Yep, you just come here and then check in and we will get you set up.
Thank you. What's your name again?
Melissa.
Thanks, Melissa. And Stephanie, too. Thanks.
Next door.
This is not it? Right. This way.
Okay, we're going to take any left. You have a good day. Thanks. Friday, 2 o'clock.
All right.
After making it through the phone system and multiple questionnaires at the walk-in clinic that seemed like they could have just been filled out online or via phone, Mike finally scheduled an appointment with a mental health doc. We'll share that experience in part 3.